Good evening. It feels good to be here tonight, back in the Herbst Theatre, to celebrate our newest group of student dentists at UCSF School of Dentistry's White Coat Ceremony. This place is one of the most historic and uniquely crafted venues in San Francisco. Did you know that the United Nations Charter was signed here in 1945? What a meaningful place to officially welcome you to the profession of dentistry and welcome you to one of the most impactful universities in the world. I'm Michael Reddy, and I have the privilege of serving as Dean of the School of Dentistry. My pronouns are he and him. Before we begin, I would like to acknowledge the Ramaytush Ohlone people, who are the traditional custodians of this land where our city and UCSF sits. We pay our respects to the elders, past, present, and future, who call this place their home. And now I'd like to welcome all of you and thank you for being here tonight with us. Today is a day to celebrate future leaders. Feel free to cheer, laugh, cry, and applaud. It's especially important for us to take a time to celebrate days like today, where we can be around the people we love and who have supported us in our lives. Thank you for being here today and every day supporting our newest doctors. Often as the dean, I get to stand up and represent the school. But the school is actually made up of thousands of people, and UCSF is tens of thousands who educate our learners, provide patient care, and advance health through research. Today, I'm joined by our school's associate deans, chairs of the departments and divisions, our faculty, staff, and alumni. I'd like to recognize our admission committee members and the Learner Success Center. Thank you for guiding our admissions process and guiding hundreds of students to the right career choice. I'm sure all of you in the audience would agree, and all the dentists being honored here today, that our admissions committee is doing a great job. Tonight, each of our honored docs will receive a white coat as a gift from our Dental Alumni Association. The receiving and wearing of this coat is recognition by the alumni and faculty of your previous accomplishments, but it is also symbolic of your entry into the dental profession and your acceptance of your professional responsibilities as dentists. The white coat tradition was first celebrated at the School of Dentistry 24 years ago in 1998. To become a member of this class, you have demonstrated the highest academic and personal credentials. You have shown the potential to become a quality healthcare practitioner and a highly skilled, knowledgeable, technically competent professional who is compassionate, kind, ethical, sensitive, and cares about the needs of your patients. The UCSF's team of alumni, faculty, and staff want to work with you and watch you grow both professionally and personally. Your presence will undoubtedly enrich our lives, and we hope to have a positive impact on yours as well. I'd like to recognize the faculty and staff who are here tonight on the stage and those in the audience. On stage, faculty coders are Gurninder Atwal, Dr. Gurninder Atwal, Dr. Anna Kasal. Dr. Eva Bender will be reading our students' names as they receive their white coats, and Dr. Nejla Abid will be leading us in our clinic induction pledge. The faculty and staff who are participating tonight represent nearly 700 members of UCSF School of Dentistry team. For our student doctors, this group of dedicated individuals will serve as your teachers, role models, and mentors. They will share with you the very special talents and knowledge that they have. It's great to have this group of master clinicians, scholars, and luminaries join us. These folks are the stars of our profession and school, and they are truly a remarkable group of people. We also have some of our alumni and members of the practicing community with us today. These individuals help shape our honorees by helping them decide on their career path, by serving as role models in the community. And although all 7,000 couldn't attend today's ceremony, rest assured that the alumni are committed to support you and the school with their time, talent, and treasure. Most important people that are with us tonight, I would say, are the parents, spouses, partners, and other support and family of our students. This celebration is for you too. You have created an environment for these young individuals of science to flourish. You have been there for your children, spouses, partners, and friends. You helped them to be here today. Their years in dental school will continue to be a joint venture with you. Thank you for being here tonight to share this special event with us. Student dentists, we are very proud that you are here and wish you every success in your training and your life as leaders in dentistry. There are 3 things I want to share with you to help you on your journey. First, study hard and learn as much as you can because learning never stops. And that's a good thing. Some of you will be leaders in careers outside of dentistry. And for sure, the future practice of dentistry will be dramatically different than it is today. Second, understand that dentists play an important role in taking care of society. So make the most of the opportunities you have to improve oral health. Take the time to listen empathetically to patients and emphasize their overall health and well-being as well as everything else. And finally, realize that the world is more diverse than ever before. So embrace and explore differences in the world. Surround yourself with people who think, act, and look different than you, and it will enrich your life. If your musical taste is Mozart, then seek out a little Beyonce in your life. You will never regret it. I encourage you to take a look around at the people sitting next to you. 5, 10, or even 25 years from now, those people will be among your closest colleagues. And even though you've just met them recently, your most valued mentors, trusted advisors, and devoted friends may be at UCSF as I speak. The next time we all meet with your family will be with your graduation. And instead of a white coat, you'll be wearing a cap and gown, ready to move on to the next exciting phase of your lives. Those years will pass quickly, and they represent the first chapter in a career that will be full of personal and professional challenges. You are going to be challenged throughout the educational process to be a competent, confident, and compassionate healthcare professional and a lifelong learner. Equally important in your educational process is the acquisition of knowledge and understanding of anatomy and physiology of the human body. A portion of that experience will include dissection of the human body. This privilege is granted to you as a member of the dental profession and is made possible by a wonderful gift that certain individuals make in donating their bodies for this purpose. They deserve your respect, gratitude, and I urge you to reflect deeply on how their ultimate gift contributes to your education. Please join me in a moment of silence and reflection. Thank you. I want to point out that although today's dentists rarely wear a white coat, in fact, I had to find mine for tonight's ceremony, the white coat has transformed into a symbol of collegiality in healthcare and of unity in a common purpose and mutual respect. The gift of the white coat underscores the professional bonding process. You have worked hard to earn the white coat, and it probably represents the most expensive piece of clothing you'll ever own. Doctors, I wish you every success. Welcome to the profession, and welcome to the UCSF team. And it is now my pleasure to introduce the president of the UCSF Dental Alumni Society, Dr. Rolando Bercasio, or better known to his patients as Dr. B. Dr. B is a Silicon Valley native with family roots in the Philippines. His interest in dentistry began after watching his mother suffer the effects of severe periodontal disease because of poor access to dentistry in the Philippines. Today, Rolando aims to provide the highest dental care for his patients, including those in need of free or highly discounted dentistry. Dr. B earned a degree in biology from UC Santa Cruz before graduating from UCSF School of Dentistry in 1995, where he achieved his dream of becoming a dentist. As a UCSF alum, Rolando has been a strong supporter of our Alumni Association and has taken on roles as president, vice president, and treasurer, in addition to being an all-around volunteer. Whenever there's an alumni event, Rolando is always there, proudly supporting UCSF. And Dr. B has a private practice in Sunnyvale. As a dentist, his mission is to ultimately to leave his patients better off than where they arrived. And I think that's a good goal. When he's not treating patients, he volunteers, just like he does for UCSF. For more than 12 years, he served as an assistant scoutmaster for his local Boy Scout troops, and he enjoys spending time with his family and friends. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Rolando Bercasio.
Thank you, Dean Reddy, faculty and staff. I appreciate the opportunity to experience and participate in a meaningful ceremony and share how the Dental Alumni Association can serve our future alums. On behalf of the UCSF Dental Alumni Association, I would like to extend a warm welcome to our learners in attendance, their guests, and loved ones. We are celebrating a milestone in your lives as you transition from former applicant to future colleague. At this time, I can't say enough of how proud of you I am. Indeed, your family and loved ones share the same sentiment. At this moment, please turn around and wave to them. Send a long distance thank you. Let them know how much you love them. Now remember this moment. Because I firmly believe you will be repeating this act in June 2026. This evening is my profound pleasure to share my experience, strength, and hope for all of you. However, to sum up a dental school career in a few minutes while simultaneously inspiring you to enthusiasm for your future here at UCSF can be a monumental task. I suppose I can share the challenges of learning the technical aspects of dentistry, maybe the artistry of manipulating light with ceramics, or the satisfaction in restoring dysfunction to function. These aspects I know will be covered in the path laid out for you here at UCSF. Trust me when I say your professors, lab and clinical instructors, and administration are single-minded in molding you into highly skilled and ethical clinicians. My advice to you as you walk this path is to appreciate the mountaintop moments and reflect on your valley low points. I'm here to encourage you that at UCSF, during such trials, you are chosen by the admission staff because you possess qualities to persevere through that valley and not to dwell in it. Let me just say that again. You possess qualities to persevere through that valley and not to dwell in it. I'm reminded of the countless mistakes I made while a dental student. Let me tell you about my first crown. It was an upper left premolar, number 13. The prep went beautifully, without any changes or recommendations from my section instructor. The impression captured all the details I needed to send to the lab. My challenge was working with acrylic for the temporary crown, and unfortunately, the cure went quickly. The temporary crown cured hard and trapped itself in an undercut on the adjacent tooth. My naive self, naive with emphasis, then told me, if you apply enough force, you can remove anything. And I successfully removed that temporary crown, along with enough tooth structure so that the nerve horn can wave high at me. In Instagram terminology, many of you would understand that as a #fail moment. How does one get past being beyond mortified? All the section instructor could say to me was, looks like you'll be able to meet one of your root canal requirements. I learned quickly that day to practice with integrity. Own your mistake and make amends. Also, a good dose of humility never hurt. The beauty of this learning experience is that you're not the only one making mistakes. With my failure, I knew how to comfort my classmate who later accidentally extracted a periodontally compromised tooth while taking a long-spanning British impression. Transparency surrounding my own mistakes allowed her to feel safe and open to share her feelings regarding this inadvertent blunder. Our common experience helped drive our desire to become excellent and compassionate dentists. It certainly is a truism in the belief that the greatest teacher are our failures. Now imagine how I could have mitigated my mistake and mental anguish with a mentor available for pearls of wisdom. My friend and colleague, Dr. Nita Chainani Wu, an assistant professor here at UCSF in oral medicine, many years ago shared a valuable piece of advice with my wife, her mentee, as she started her UCSF Master's in Dental Hygiene program, You'll be exposed to opportunities beyond, this is what she said to her, You will be exposed to opportunities beyond your imagination. Say yes to all of them, because your time here at UCSF can be fleeting. My wife seized her opportunity and published her first article on burnout in dental hygiene while in a pediatric dental fellowship at Mission Bay site during COVID. She proudly reminds me, not bad for a 2.6 high school GPA. My oldest daughter, under the guidance of her mentor, ran with this advice while completing her 2020 UCSF Masters in Global Health and joined the UCSF San Francisco Department of Health COVID-19 Task Force to train community health workers in contact tracing and case investigation. Earlier this year, she joined another team of health professionals and educators involved with the UCSF Institute of Global Health Sciences in support of their interprofessional training programs for HIV/AIDS in Africa. Currently, I'm praying my son would be proactive in his search for a mentor as he starts in the School of Physical Therapy here at UCSF. As for myself, being an immigrant from the Philippines, and the first one in my family to attend a professional school, I wasn't aware of excuse me, I wasn't aware of how much I would benefit from the guidance of a mentor. Thus, I didn't identify one until I started private practice. Initially, he was my employer, then my mentor, and later my business partner. These examples underscore the value of a mentor. As president of the Dental Alumni Association, it is my priority to connect students with willing mentors. And as I look upon you this evening, you will have prospects to explore in dentistry. Take captive every and any opportunity that interests you. Here at UCSF, you never know what doors will open for your benefit. With your ambition, please prioritize a balance of physical health, mental health, and appropriate coping skills. Now, on a serious note, Oprah Winfrey once quoted, "Real integrity is doing the right thing, knowing that nobody's going to know whether you did it or not." Again, real integrity is doing the right thing, knowing that nobody is going to know whether you did it or not. Prior to retirement, I made treatment plans for patients in a way that reflects my integrity, especially when it comes to decisions between a crown or a replacement filling. And you will learn that the margin of profit is certainly higher if one diagnoses a crown. Which would you choose? The patient will often agree based on a trust that you will do what's in their best interests. As UCSF dentists, we are held to a standard of practicing ethically and with integrity, simultaneously being cognizant of the temptation of greed. As students, please don't cheat. It does not advance your character nor the reputation of this school. Recognize your academic weaknesses early and use the resources and services available to you in the Learner Success Center. Remember, you can recover from a mistake. I just shared with you some of my own failures. But the consequences of cheating may be far worse. Back in my day, two of my classmates chose poorly. In this instance, I'm reminded of a quote from the great dentist, Beyonce. She said, to the left, everything you own in the box to the left. In the closet, that's my stuff. Yes, I bought it, please don't touch. And keep talking that mess, that's fine. But could you walk and talk at the same time? She further sings, you must not know about me, you must not know about me. I can have another you by tomorrow, so don't you ever for a second get to thinking you're irreplaceable. Fantastic. I'm glad you guys know Beyonce. Beyonce sang about the real-life aftermath of cheating. My classmates may have not been concerned about the consequences of their actions, in a sense believing they were irreplaceable. The truth is they were dismissed from UCSF, all for lack of honesty and principles. So please hold yourself to a high level of integrity. Regardless of the heaviness of that last topic, I have confidence all of you were selected for your high character. I just want to emphasize as I end this time of sharing, I love that all of you have chosen UCSF to start your bright career. I'm very proud of each of you. You have been chosen to be here and certainly belong to this community of doctors and educators. Now seek out those opportunities and make your short time here at UCSF matter. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Bercasio. Your words were inspirational and wise. Now we will begin the coding of the students. I will read each student's name as they receive their code from a member of our faculty. Mary Abdelnour. Mariam Abusharar. Dortun Adebiyi. Samuel Aguilar. Surisha Akaviti. Hussein Al-Zubairi. Yusuf Al-Kasir. Shweta Analdasala. Christine Bach. Amanda Beyer. Danica Ban. Robert Betancourt. Betty Bierbo. Miguel Brito Mariani. Pierre Brizuela. Amra Brooks. Zachary Burge. Justin Chow. Caroline Chen. Prabha Chowdhury. Lillian Chung. Christina Corral. Salsabil Elgandor. Duty Gandhi. Asim Goyal. Janelle Gonzalez. Sakshi Goyal. Isabel Gutierrez. Eunice Hong. Min Chen Xie. Albert Che. Kieran Jacobson. Kavita Jayarathanam. Sean Jurgensen. Kaching Kao. Anit Kaur. Joseph Kazangiolu. Usman Khan. Nayun Kim. Zihan Anson Lai. Christy Lan. Hyang Liu. Elaine Liu. Michelle Martinez. Elizabeth Moreno Galvez. Manasa Narasimhan. Emma Nedley. Andrew Nguyen. Michelle Nguyen. Paulo Urobia. Noah Palencia. Abba Pakar. Meghna Prakash. Marlene Putros. Bianca Romana. Sharzi Sadeghi. Vijay Sa. Leopold Samba. Praneet Sangha. Amanda Bethany Santamaria. Liana Santos. Leah Sedji. Olivia Sheeran. Evelyn Silvas. Hannah Tang. Adonia Tai. Arvin Thakur. Ton Tu. Michelle Tong. Victoria Hoa Tran. V. Tran. Andy Velasquez. Ashley Wang. Erilda Jali. Annie Yang. Jihi Yoon. Tiffany Yu. Sophie Zhang. Byron Zhao. And now Dr. Abed will lead reciting the clinic induction pledge.
Thank you, Dr. Bender. That was wonderful. Students, please stand and join me in reciting the Clinical Induction Pledge. You can find the pledge in the back of your programs. Here we go. With appreciation of the responsibilities involved in patient care I am about to provide, I do hereby pledge to accept my professional responsibility to treat, to the best of my ability, all who come to me for care with confidentiality and compassion, to actively foster an environment of mutual trust and respect with patients, faculty, staff, and fellow students as embodied in the school's statement of educational philosophy, to uphold the honor and integrity of the dental profession and contribute to its progress, and to continue to advance my knowledge and skills throughout the remainder of my education here at UCSF and beyond. Thank you. You may be seated. And now I'd like to welcome back Dean Reddy, who will close our ceremony.
This is going to be really short if I don't find my notes. I think I'm okay. Wow. Congratulations. All these white coats bring to mind white coat syndrome. You know, that's a phenomenon in which patients exhibit elevated blood pressure in clinical settings, but not in other settings. A visit to the dentist is a very anxious moment for many of our patients. In fact, I don't particularly like being on that side of the chair. Your first patient will be an anxious moment for you too. But always keep the patient in mind and not the procedure. I want you to understand the white coat legacy. Although you think of this as a start, there is an ongoing legacy of excellence and innovation at UCSF. And every one of you is part of that legacy now. You are the future of American healthcare. You are the next leg in the healthcare relay. Your teachers are going to pass you the baton with great expectations, and I encourage you to take up the challenges and meet them with resolve and enthusiasm. I don't know what the future holds, but I do know that you will never regret what you gain at UCSF School of Dentistry. Congratulations. This concludes our ceremony this evening, and a special thanks to all of our staff that made this possible, and thank you all for attending. Good night.